even in death. Even if you are taken away from your family by way of death, it is still your responsibility to have made plans how your children will go to school when you are alive. Bwana asifiwe. It is not something, it's not a responsibility you can abdicate and live with anybody. So do not compromise their future financial independence. Because today, if you don't give your children education, you are actually compromising their future financial freedom. Yeah? You shouldn't do that. Then housing, of course, with growth of family size, there is pressure on housing. There is the cost of rent. Renting is going up. And we are saying that rental housing is a sunken cost. I'm sure if the accountants in the house, they understand that. It is a sunken cost. It's money you pay never to see it again. By that first, it is over. Yeah? That is what rent is about. When you pay yours, it only covers, say, from first to that first it is over. So it's important to think, how do I get away from paying rent? How do I move away from paying rent? Because for as long as you are alive, I do not anticipate some technology that is going to come that will allow you to live out there like a wild animal, where we can say that we can wait in a few years, there is going to be some technology where human beings will not need to live in houses. I don't anticipate that for now. So you still need some house to live in. And that's why we are saying that there's need to assess housing needs and consider something like mortgage financing or how you can slowly be able to construct your own house. But move away from paying rent. So the next one is asset accumulation. Plan to obtain and accumulate assets that you can use. Assets you can use in different ways. They can be income generating assets, obviously, when they are still your assets, or probably by way of disposing at the appropriate time. So plan for that, because if you don't plan, it means you do not own asset. Investment planning, that could be another lengthy topic. Investing in stocks, bonds, unit trust, other financial assets like bank deposits, property, business, farming, whatever it is. You need to evaluate and select appropriately and wisely with facts and figures. There's another area where many people go wrong because they see a friend who is running some kind of business and they think that is a good business because my friend John appears to be doing well. But you don't know how he is doing it. You don't know the secrets that he is not giving you. You do not know his faith and how he is doing his. Probably there are some other hard deals that John is involved in, but you don't know. All you are seeing is that this guy started with one matatu, and now he has got several. He has got a fleet. So matatu business must be good, isn't it? But you don't know the secrets. There could be some dirty secrets behind what you can see. So it is important that when you are choosing a business and where to invest, look for real figures and facts so that you can be able to make the right decision. Of course, different investment lines have their own requirements in terms of the capital you need to invest. They have got their own limitations. So you need to make the right decision. Family security, things like health cover. as illness will come. You know, if somebody is talking to you about financial wellness, it is important that that person tells you what is called the brutal truth. Because can we sit back and assume that sickness will never come? We cannot, isn't it? Because sicknesses do come. So it is necessary to plan for it. It's necessary to plan in mind knowing that, prepare. Anticipate that there can be sickness. Yes, I will pray and trust that I will remain healthy, that I will not have any sickness. But sicknesses still do come. That's why we are talking about health cover, accident or liability cover, life cover, income replacer, funeral expenses cover, property liability assurance, emergency fund that can last you for some time, and any other appropriate types and amounts of insurance. It's good to plan for all that. It's good to ask yourself, if I left my job today, how many days forward can I go with the small fund that I have? So it is necessary to have it. Retirement planning is important. Retirement planning. Of course, needless to emphasize, it is dangerous to retire without income. And retirement does not only mean you have been employed. Even if you are in business, you need to plan for your retirement, because it will get to a time when you are not able to run your business maybe the way you are running it today. Maybe your business requires you to run up and down, to wake up early and sleep late, isn't it? And it will get to a point where you are not able to do that. So it's important that you plan, how do I retire with some income? So you need to recognize the importance of retirement planning and estimate the retirement spending needs, determine planned retirement income, establish and implement a retirement plan. And you can get that through life insurance. You can get that from annuities, from rental income, from investment returns or profits. There are different lines that you can invest in for retirement. And lastly, estate planning. That is something that many people don't think about, but is absolutely important. Do you have a named guardian for your children? Do you have a named guardian for your children? I know that sounds sometimes worrying. Many people don't want to think about it, isn't it? Because you don't even want the imagination that you are not there and that your children are now under the guardianship of somebody else. But it's important you ask yourself whether you have that person. Do you have a named beneficiary for all your investments? You'll find, even here, you are likely to have somebody who has investments that are not even known, even in the family. And that happens. So that's why we are saying it's important that you have a named beneficiary for your investments. Do you have a plan to distribute your assets? Do you have a will? We are almost getting to the end. We will now go to execution. And I would want us to read a scripture, Proverbs 14:23. Proverbs 14:23. And that says, all hard work brings a